Should Terence Crawford, who says he wants to fight Errol Spence Jr., should he sign a deal with Premier Boxing Champions? That is the question that's heavy on my mind right now. And I want to know from you guys and give you some of my thoughts in this video. You don't want to miss this one. We're going to talk about it. Stay tuned. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you throw a like on the video. It's free, it's quick, it's painless, it's simple, and it only takes you a couple seconds. So I have faith in y'all. You guys don't understand how far that goes, and you know how much that encourages the channel when you guys do that. Now, I want to talk about this. I think this was a perfect time, and let me just jump straight to it. We're going to talk about Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford, he keeps calling out Errol Spence. He's saying, hey, I'm looking for you in the ocean. I've given many of my thoughts, and I'll continue to do so on the channel. But before I get started into the topic, if you want to jump straight to it, I have put up a poll just now on my channel, right? And I'll put the link in the description. So you guys, I highly encourage that you pause the video, take the couple seconds that it takes, and make your vote count and vote, because I really want to know this question, the answer to the question. So you guys see it on the screen. It says, should Terence Bud Crawford sign a deal with PBC, Premier Boxing Champions, to get the fights that he wants at welterweight? It's only two options, yes or no. The first says, heck yes, it makes the most sense. No is the second option. It's not needed. He should sign to Daniel Kinahan or another promoter. So please take the time. We're getting back to Ego polls, Ego poll 2.0. And let me know if you believe to get the fights that he's been asking for, it is advisable that Terence Bud Crawford makes that choice in free agency. Now, I've already told you, in my personal opinion, I think he's going to sign with Daniel Kinahan, which to me, signing with Pro Bellum or Daniel Kinahan or MTK doesn't really make the most sense. I understand Terence Crawford is a grown man, as am I. He is free. I can't tell him what to do. That's why I'm doing the poll and I'm asking you guys and I'm giving you my thoughts on the matter. But to me, signing with PBC seems to be a no-brainer. Even the great Canelo Alvarez, pay they, you won't pay they, I know that, did a deal in his last fight, which, just as I predicted, happened to be his best fight and most successful fight and his highest paying fight in several fights. Like if you look at his fights with Yildirim and stuff, the numbers never came out. But he did the Caleb Plant fight. They did almost $1 million, and the live gate was jumping. Canelo made a career high payday, and he's been chilling, on vacation and spending time with family and stuff ever since then. So to me, Canelo, he's a little bit different though, because Canelo's Canelo. Canelo has stature. Canelo has stats, statistical information. He could say, I fought Floyd Mayweather. So he got the resume. He got stats with Floyd fights and Cotto fights, and Julio Cesar Chavez fight wasn't a great fight, but it was successful, and numbers matter. 2 Triple G fights, etc. And now the Caleb Plant fight was successful again, etc. So I can understand that. But to me, it seems like Bud Crawford will most likely not sign with PBC, and people have been imploring and begging and asking and thinking that seems to be the most realistic. So I'm just curious what Bud will finally decide. Nothing's been released or come out, but the great Ego Stradamus, I'm not really confident that Bud will make the choice that seems to be the most sensible. And again, please vote in my poll to let me know and make your opinion felt and heard. Bud is a terrific fighter, very skilled, hard to beat, awesome to watch, action. But again, I don't think Bud has made the best career choices, stayed in certain situations, etc. And at this point, it's really comical because I'm beating a dead horse, but I do appreciate this platform, YouTube. You guys let me rock and vent. And the reality is I get new fans every single day. So, and some of the recurring and regular fans, they don't get to see every single video. So I got to go over the content multiple times. Do you think Terence Bud Crawford would be better suited with PBC now that he's a free agent? He finally got out of the, arm's reach of Bob Arum, who he said, and this is the thing. He said post-fight after the fight with Sean Porter, Bob Arum wasn't able to get me the Spence fight. He didn't say Errol Spence, it was ducking me. He says my promoter wasn't able to get me the fight. So it's funny to see that Errol saying I'm doing the heavy lifting, which is actually true. He's fighting for 3 belts and this is his second unification, right? And some people are trying to use this revisionist history as if Bud didn't get a guy that Errol already beat in Sean Porter and Kell Brook in his last 2 fights. And now you have all these people with this revisionist history somehow trying to make it look like Errol Spence, who's taken the tougher fights and the higher rated, the people believe the guys that Errol Spence have fought when he fought them were ranked higher. It's that simple. You know what I mean? And then I want to know from you guys as well in the comment section. Please leave me. Let's blow up the comment section. Let me know if you think Bud Crawford should sign to PBC. And I don't think he will. Again, nothing has come up. He hasn't revealed what he's doing. I don't know what his next fight is, anything like that. But I told you I'm very big on accountability. So if you guys do believe like me that PBC would probably be make the most sense for him, because it's just I don't even feel I have to say this. It's if you're a drug addict, you go to a trap house, you go to a crack house, you're looking for work, you're looking for product. Terence Crawford, all the established guys that he's calling out, like, oh, I want to fight Ugas, I want to fight Errol Spence, they're all with PBC. You got an up and comer like Virgil Ortiz and a couple people that could move up like Regis Prograis or Josh Taylor, but they're not there yet. So to me, I think it's a no-brainer and an obvious choice. But for whatever reason, Terence Crawford seems almost like adamant that he's not going to link with Al Heyman. And I don't know. I don't know if they have a personal situation or, something behind the scenes. It just seems weird because, again, I'm big on accountability. And if you finally become free of Bob Arum and Top Rank and you're a free man and you have the ability to make the fight, and then you don't necessarily get the fights that you want, and you don't team up with the people that seem to have the welterweight circuit cracking, at what point does Terence Crawford receive some of the blame for not going where the action's at? You see what I'm saying? So let me know, vote in the comment section. I can't wait to see the results. I'll probably make a follow-up video, to be honest, once the poll results come out. I just want y'all to be honest, be 100% honest. Let me know what you guys think. Does it make the most sense? Is there something that I'm thinking? Because it doesn't make sense to go back to Bob Arum if you just left him. Eddie Hearn just did an interview and he said that he can't sign Terence Crawford. He said it don't make no sense to sign Terence Crawford. I don't got nothing for him. So in essence, Eddie Hearn is telling you the same thing that I'm saying, is the the playground is full at the PBC, and the guys he's saying he wants to, like, Errol, where you at? Big Fish, I'm looking for you, seem to be with a certain branch or organization. Why not go over there? So let me know, what does this mean if my prediction is correct and Terence Crawford doesn't sign with PBC and instead signs with someone like Kinahan or MTK or Pro Bellum, and they don't have this litany and this slew of welterweights? Let me know, and use the link in the description to vote in that poll. And I'm out. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster.